Morning! I'm making a follow-up video, and it's called Leadership, What Is It? A number of years ago, the seat in Antigonish County for MLA was open. And I wanted our milkman Paul to run as the offer for Liberal nomination. And had he ran, chosen to run, got the Liberal nomination, was elected, nobody can ever tell me, with the benefit of hindsight, that Paul the milkman would have made a vastly superior constituency man, and he would have been capable of doing a cabinet portfolio as well. He just was detail-oriented. You take a man and you put him on the road. You're responsible for stores and restaurants and dining rooms and home deliveries. I don't know if he did much home deliveries in this run, but he had a lot of good-sized accounts. And you got to manage your inventory. You can't be running out, but you can't have so much that your waste. The margin on fluid milk is very slim. So you gotta manage your inventory, time of year, traffic flow, holidays, storms, whatever. You gotta manage all these things. Very capable cat. It's like housewives with big families. Oh my God. Their ability to manage and stretch a dollar is untold. The business schools would have flattered themselves if ever could come anywheres, even in the shadow of women with big families managing a household budget. That's a fact. So Paul the milkman would have made a wonderful MLA for the people of Antigonish County and town. What is leadership? Manny MacDonald was a social worker in Sydney. Never had ran as alderman in Sydney. And he ran for mayor and was elected a very successful mayor. Gentleman I seen already. He ran before. The first time it wasn't successful, but he's running now for a seat. I seen him as a mailman. I seen him the other morning, and he's a trucking business, general trucking business. Very hard-working, enterprising guy, and personable. You know, he'd represent the people of his district he's offering, North Granton area, very well. It's, again, the people in those areas have to make decisions. I don't live in an area. I can't vote for a gentleman, but very capable cat. Hard-working, enterprising guy. He's mailman, personable, and sometimes you get people running for office. There's one in Halifax I mentioned in an earlier video, and I asked, what is so-and-so like offering for mayor? And somebody said that so-and-so has a hard time getting through doorways. I said, what, is the individual morbidly obese or something like that, or extra tall? No, they said. They said they have a hard time fitting through doorways. Their ego's so big. And I listened to what that individual said in their rollout to be offering for Mayor Halifax, and God's sake alive, you'd think that they're running for Prime Minister or something, okay? They're money for this. There's somebody offered one of the open council seats in Antigonish County. Well, they want money for this here performing arts. They want money for this. Well, that's all fine and dandy, but I'm going to repeat. The money they want is money, your money, that's going to pay the bills. They're not going to be paying the bills, okay? It's your money, okay? So when you get elected councillor or a mayor, you want somebody that's down to earth, knows your name when they see you on the street or somewheres when the election's not on, knows your name when the election's not on. They take, and I remember years ago, Mrs. Donnelly, I said, what kind of guy is Ronnie Elbows McDonald? And I seen a meeting sometime, and he said, oh, good guy, Mrs. Donnelly, said he. And she said to me, he knows your name when the election's not on. and she was bang on. He knows your name when the election's not on. Saintly Bill Gillis, Sailor, and everybody. Okay, they take, and there's so what is leadership? So the gentleman's offering the district of North Grant, he's not going to get out there and promise you to pave all your highways or make a $5 million community center in your area, but he'll be responsive. You want somebody that takes your call when it's Saturday morning, something comes up, or Sunday night, or whatever. Okay? Not one of these ones, I have an unlisted home number, and nobody's given my cell number. Okay? None of that crap. You want somebody down to earth that's responsible in their duties, and responsive. And that is why my earlier video, McCarran going, look to the future. Well, the ones in his sidekicks, Remy DeVoe, Donnie MacDonald, disingenuous Bill McFarlane, Pontius Pilate, old McCarran on his way out now, and his deputy Pontius Pilate, Huey Stewart, they never listen to the people. And no, in public life, you can't always give everybody everything they want. But when you're making a major issue like amalgamation that none of them had ran on, and don't want to give any information about a specific question, and say, oh, well, it's not for us to say. Laurie says it's not for us to say. The new council will tell you about it. Well, that's right. And not letting the people have a vote in the matter. So you want people that are down to earth. And it's developing now. There's what did George Keogh used to say? If you can't hire a man with balls, you hire a lady with backbone. And there's a lady of backbone offering, I just heard, I'm glad to hear, offering out in the Loch Harbour area. And that's I don't think I've ever met her, but I know from good work she does that the lady has some backbone in her. So somebody like that, if I lived in that district, I'd say that would be that lady would be a worthy, and not only a worthy, but a good counsel and responsive to the people. Good constituents man, in this case, good constituents lady. A gentleman in North Grant that I just learned the other morning is running. Very hard worker, responsive to the people. Have an X ring on, or some sort of degree, and not being... The milkman, I finish up with Paul the milkman. His father was a milkman. Walt Disney of the Walt Disney Company. His brother was a milkman. And mechanics so often make great counselors, and mechanics make great priests. And I'm certain as one I think in mind as I say this would make a fine counselor, serve the people well in the Plunkett district. So you want to put together men and women, whether it's the McLaughlin lady at Loch Harbour, the Grady gentleman at North Grant, the Melanson gentleman at the Plunkett, people that can work with the wonderful saintly Mary McClellan Esquires, with John Dort, with the saintly Gary Maddy, the saintly Harris McNamara, that they can work together for the common good of Antigonish County. And the same in the town. You see, so many good councils you have there already. Okay, that supported the people, listened to the people, didn't believe in forcing amalgamation down their throat. And those men and women deserve those are the kind of people you want. With that, I got to go. I'm over my time limit again. And with that, I wish you all the best and God bless. And get out to vote on election day. It's the most important duty we're given as citizens, to vote, and vote for somebody that will do their sincere best to represent you. And without all these grandiose plans that are going to take money out of your pocket to pay for the stuff. Thank you very much. Bye for now.